Dad, seriously, you need to get dressed. The wedding's in 45 minutes.
See that, Will? That was almost 7. 7's good luck. We'll need luck with that baby coming.
What are you talking about?
Josephine's pregnant.
How did you...
Because you just told me just now. See, when I was in the circus, I developed a knack for reading expressions. Very useful with lions. Plus, you didn't drink at the rehearsal dinner.
Okay, Dad. Nobody knows she's pregnant. You can't tell Mom.
Why not?
Because it's super early. Statistically, there's a good chance it could not happen.
Statistically.
Yeah.
You, an Alabama boy, meet an American girl all the way over in Baghdad. What are the chances of that, statistically?
We're both reporters, so it's not that remarkable.
Lord, Will, I would hate to see the rainbows in your world. Probably all just shades of gray.
It's just the baby. I don't want to jinx it. And what we talked about earlier. No stories, no toasts.
Come on, when have I ever embarrassed you? All right, fine, I'm not good around orchestras, but I really thought I could play that violin. Doesn't look that hard.
Get dressed.
Oh, Will was holding me up. Sorry. Look at you. Give me a kiss.
I just didn't have face. Go put on clothes.
Oh, hey, is that a violin? Let me see that.
Are you nervous?
No. Yes. Mom, about Dad, I know you can't control him.
I could just as easily control the weather.
Dad's like the weather. I can predict him, sort of. But I fundamentally don't understand him. I don't get him. He's this baffling hurricane.
If you're going to worry about anyone, worry about your poor mother abandoning me for a woman on television.
You love Josephine.
I do. We turn on the cable news sometimes just to watch her. She's smart and pretty and kind. But you're my little Alabama lamb all the way up there in New York. Want to practice one more time?
Of course. Left, together, side, together, back, together, side, together.
Not out loud, Will.
Right.
That's how you do it.
Thank you all so much for coming. Josephine and I are unbelievably grateful to have so many friends here to help us celebrate.
For those who don't know, this is actually where Will proposed to me. 1 year ago, right here on the banks of this river. I had just met Edward and Sandra, and I knew I wanted to be a part of this family.
So before we get to dinner, I have a couple
Yes, hi, my name is Edward Bloom. On behalf of me and my wife Sandra, she's the gorgeous one over there, it is a pleasure to welcome y'all to Alabama. You see, Will said I can't have a toast at this wedding, but as you can see, there is no glass in my hand.
Technicality.
Technicality, he says. You see, Will says I talk too much, but I would have loved to have a talk with my father. My very own daddy was a farmer. Lucky to get 4 words out of him. But then one day, I just heard him out in the field just blathering at length. Said he couldn't get 2 words between me and my mom, but the corn, Corn was all ears. Hey, back up here.